Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 415. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and I invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page so you can join me on camera to shoot the breeze, say hello, promote yourself and/or your business. All of that would be great. It would also be great if you could share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what's happening. So, we're going to start out with the word. Actually, we're going to start out with a birthday greeting. My great nephews, Liam and Ethan, back home in the Chicago area, they're turning 3 today. So, I missed their birthday party, which was Saturday, but I'm here in Durham. Anyway, I'm going to see them real soon because I'm going to visit Chicago in a few days. So, more on that later. So let's get started with the word page. And that is where all the great nonprofit and government information is held. And also, you can go up and down the page, see what pertains to you. There's some really great programs and services that are being offered by local nonprofits, the city, county, and state. Definitely check it out. Okay, let's see. Durham County Libraries, they're all open until 8 today, and then they reopen tomorrow at 9:30. Bragtown reopens at 10 tomorrow. And let's see what's happening in the Durham Tech Small Business Center, shall we? And this is where, if you want to be an entrepreneur or if you've already started a business, there are these free classes being offered across the state. They're all online. They're live, by the way, so you can actually interact with the teacher, ask questions, and meet some of your fellow students. It's really funny how at some of these at the the in-person classes, which are sometimes held downtown in the Durham Tech Small Business Center, 701 West Main Street. I have met people there and we've become friends, and it's lasted for years and years. So anyway, these classes are really great. Now, I'm talking about the online classes because there are no in-person classes today. So let's see what's available online being offered across the state. Here's a free class. It starts at 2, so it's from 2 until 4. Airbnb 101, part 1 of 4. So if you want to rent out your space, if you have an extra space, or I have a friend whose mom has died, and she's going to turn her house into an Airbnb, make lots of money, I hope. So if you want to learn all about that, it's Airbnb 101, part 1 of 4, from 2 until 4. So you can go ahead and click on that link as soon as possible. Go ahead and register for this free online class. Here's another class from 6 until 7:15, fueling your small business with SBA lending, a small business administration. So you can take out a loan, which means you need to learn how to write a business plan. But anyway, learn all about that tonight from 6 until 7:15 online. And here's one more from 6 until 7:30, Basics of Bookkeeping. So that's going to be tonight, 6 until 7:30. Totally free, no strings attached. Information is right there on the word page. So go to durhamskywriter.com, then scroll down or click on the word page, and you'll find Durham Tech Small Business Center for more information. Oh, it looks like SCORE has something going on too. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. Their office is back in Durham. They had moved to Chapel Hill. Now they're back. So they have mentors. These are retired executives. They know everything there is to know about running a business. And you can probably try to get a mentor that's in your field and get even more help that way. So let's see what they're offering today, or rather tomorrow. Let's see. There it is. So let's see, the 16th, yes. So tomorrow from 1 until 2, there's a free live online workshop, a basic QuickBooks guide for small business owners. And QuickBooks is how you do your paperwork, your filing, and your money. This is say all your money operations. You learn how to do that with QuickBooks. So that's going to be tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock, and it's free. Okay, let's go to the health page where, of course, I have your COVID numbers if you're interested. To your health. The American Red Cross is having a blood drive. There's lots of information, including information on research studies, which you can participate in if you qualify. You can just find out. There's all these different studies. Usually they're run by universities. So UNC Chapel Hill, Duke University, North Carolina Central University. So you can read all about these various studies, and very often you get some kind of a payment for your participation. You can't have a career doing this, but they just want to show their appreciation. So just check it out by going to the health page. It's called To Your Health. Okay, let's see what's going on with the American Red Cross. Looks like they're going to have a blood drive. So the American Red Cross, tomorrow, they will be at the Searle Conference Center, Steely G. Mudd Building. That's on Duke's campus, 10 Brian Searle Drive. So that's tomorrow from 9:30 until 5. So you can save lives by donating blood, in other words. Okay. Oh, HELP is open tomorrow. Let me scroll down. So HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. And basically, it's a county program run by Project Access. So if you have things lying around the house you no longer need, like wheelchairs, canes, that sort of thing, you can make a donation. You can donate them. They will fix them if they need fixing. They'll disinfect them. And then they turn around and they lend them out to people who need them for 90 days, 3 months at a time. So it's really to help people who don't have the money, don't have insurance, but yet they still need these items like tub transfer benches and wheelchairs. Wheelchairs cost hundreds of dollars. I mean, very costly. So it's great for people who are elderly or maybe just got out of a hospital, or maybe they're injured or whatever, taking care of themselves at home. So check it out. They're at 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100, and they're open 2 days a week, Tuesdays 10 to 2, and then Fridays 1 until 5. All righty. Let's go to the health events page. Going back up to the top, clicking on the big blue button and learn about what support groups will be meeting tomorrow or today. Let's see. Tomorrow in this case. Okay, so tomorrow, the long-term care community support group, they're going to be meeting online from noon until 1:15. This is for families who have members living in long-term care, how to deal with that, how to navigate that whole situation. And that's going to be tomorrow. It's run by Duke, and it's online and free from noon until 1:15. Get that link from Zoom. Okay, let's see. That's it. Let's go to the Senior Scope page. Today's the grand opening, the opening ceremony for the senior games. I hope you know that. So for the next 2.5 weeks, starting tomorrow, they're going to have all these sports and also competition in the arts. It's going to be really fun. The schedule is on the Senior Scope page, by the way. So we're going to the Senior Scope page. We're going to scroll down to the Durham Center for Senior Life. If you scroll further and you find the Durham Public, where is it? Durham Parks and Recreation, you will see that I have a link for the schedule for the Durham Senior Games and Silver Arts Showcase, and also information on the opening ceremony, which is going to be at Holton today, Holton Career and Resource Center, 401 North Driver Street, 5:30 until 7, and I will be there representing senior pharmacist. So let us scroll back up and see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life. 406 Rigsby Avenue, free parking, free membership, free events. Really fun place to hang out if you are part of the older set, so to speak. Okay. Uh-oh. I just sneezed. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm okay. Okay. So this afternoon, the Stroke Survivor Support Group, they will be meeting from 1 until 2:30 in the volunteer room. And then the Lifeline Dancers, we're talking about line dancing, that's from 3:30 until 4:30 in the exercise room. And then tomorrow, TED Talk Tuesdays, 9:30 until 10:30, talking about tech. And then they're going to have American Sign Language from 11 until noon. And by the way, give them a quick call if you want to learn more about the Durham County Veteran Services. You can set an appointment between 9 and 1 tomorrow, and if they're all filled up, on another day. You can find out if you're a military veteran or someone in your family, you can find out what benefits are available to military veterans and their families. Sometimes they forget about them. Sometimes depression sets in and they don't bother to check. So look out for your loved one and set an appointment and see if you can get some military benefits. You can find out by calling 919-688-8247, extension 103, and see if you can get an appointment real quick. All righty. Let us now go to the Let's Go page, the calendar of events page. There are lots of more. There's more pages, the Durham Skywriter. I invite you to check them out when you have time. And I'm just going to check out the Let's Go page and then give you the weather. And then I am out getting ready for the grand opening ceremonies. So let's see what's happening this afternoon. First, New Visions of Africa restaurant. They'll be giving away free meals to people in need from 3 until 6. They're located at 1306 Fayetteville Street, right next door to W.D. Hill, and they're served by the 5 and the 5K bus. Speaking of Go Durham, just found out today that, happy Tax Day. Yes. Thank you, Yona, in Raleigh, North Carolina. And not only is it Tax Day, it's also happy birthday for Liam and Ethan back home, my great nephews. Can't wait to see them. I'll get to see them in just a few days. Anyway, where was I? Let's see. What was I talking about? Oh, bus fare. Right. So Go Durham bus fare is free up to the end of June. And then they're going to start charging for bus fare again. So it's been several years of free bus service. And I have to give them a thumbs up. And I really appreciate that for 3 years, we were able to ride the bus for free. So starting in July, they're going to start charging for Go Durham bus fare. I think they're going to go up a little bit. $250 with a cap of $5 per day. And if I remember correctly, so you can get a one-time bus ride for $250. But if you're riding around all day, I think they're still going to have the day pass, and I think it's going to be. I remember it being $2, but I think it's going to be $5. I'm going to make sure, and actually I should write a post about it and put it on the Word page. That's what I'm going to do. I promise to do that. And if you're in my age group, if you're 65 and up, free. Bus fare will be free. But you do have to get a card, and I will get a card this week. Let's see. Here it is, the opening ceremony for the Durham Senior Games and Silver Arts Showcase. I already announced it. I will announce it again. 5:30 until 7 at the Holton Career and Resource Center, 401 North Driver Street. It's going to be a fun event. They're going to have the Durham divas and dudes. They're going to have probably snacks. They're probably going to have music and just fun. They're probably going to have line dancing. It's going to be just so much fun. So it's going to kick off 2.5 weeks of friendly competition in the arts and sports. Okay, also happening tonight from 6 until 7 at the Lion Park Recreation Center. That's going to be the Walk to Wellness. So if you're trying to get back in shape by walking, that's where you want to head. They're going to have this walking program there on Mondays from 6 until 7, and this includes low-impact aerobics. Okay, the Hayti Heritage Center, they're going to have their Heritage Rhythms African dance class from 6:30 until 8 upstairs in the Chuck Davis Dance Emporium. A $10 fee. They start with the deep breathing and the conditioning, and then they have African diaspora music, African dance moves, and lots of fun. $10. You can pay, I think, in advance, if I'm not mistaken. Scopey's here. Scopey Mosley, hello, and happy, I'm not going to say happy tax day. I'm going to say happy Liam and Ethan's birthday, my great nephews, who just turned 3 years old. They're in school right now. They call daycare school. But anyway, I'll be hopefully seeing them this evening when they get home from their day's adventures. Okay. Durham City Council, they're meeting tonight. The regular meeting is tonight, starting at 7, and they go usually until 10. I've seen them go for like as late as midnight. I do have the agenda on the legal page. So go to the legal page of the Durham Skywriter. You can click and actually view the agenda and see if it's worth your while, depending on your interest, on whether you want to attend in person or watch on YouTube or whatever. So it's going to be today from 7 until 10-ish. You can watch via the city's website, YouTube channel, Twitter account, Facebook page, Roku, Apple TV, all of the, all the TV channels. All right, now tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to be hosting their rabies vaccination clinics. And they do this on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You call, you make your appointment for your pet between 9:30 and 11 or between 2 and 3:30. Then when you get there, you pay $10 cash, exact change only, and get your pet vaccinated. Okay, let's see. East Regional Library, 211 Lick Creek Lane, right off of Holloway Street. They're going to have the over 50 crowd. Self-explanatory. If you're 50 and up, you go and you can have some coffee, chat, hang out, have a good time. And this is at the East Regional Library every Tuesday from 10 until 11:30. New Visions of Africa restaurant right next door to W.D. Hill. They will have their grocery giveaway tomorrow. If you are in need, your cupboard is bare, head over there. Get there a little early if you can, because they do need to ask you some questions. How many people in your family, how many kids do you have, etc., so they can give you enough food for the week. And I think that's pretty much it. Okay, let's look at the weather. Where's my phone? Check my app real quick. I don't know if anyone from Chicago's watching. Let me see what it is in Chicago. Yeah, let's make them jealous. It's 62 in Chicago right now. It's 81 degrees. It is 81 degrees today in Durham, North Carolina. Not only is it 81, I don't believe this, but it says so right here. It's going up to 87 degrees today. It's summertime as far as I'm concerned. Although my next door neighbor says, don't get too excited because it's got to, it's going to cool off, later in the week. Okay, that's fine. But for today, it's 81 right now, and it is going up to 87. It's going to be sunny all day long, a day of total perfection. Now, tomorrow, there's going to be a high of 82. It's going to be cloudy, and that's fine. And then Wednesday, 79, so it is getting a little cooler, but that's fine. But, let's just enjoy today. Oh, it's going to rain on Sunday. It's kind of dry this week, and we're going to have 80s and then 70s, dropping down to the 60s for the weekend, and that's fine. But yeah, 87 today, that is crazy. Anyway, that is it. Let me go now, because I know now you're probably wanting to run outside and take a little walk, or maybe water some little flowers. Maybe you planted something over the past week or weekend. Be sure that your hanging baskets and plants that are outside waiting to be planted are watered. I did so a few minutes ago, so don't let them dry out. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Thank you, Scopy. Thank you, Yona, for visiting, for stopping by and watching Bull City Hangout, the live version. For those who are watching the replay, enjoy today's weather. That's all I've got to say. And don't forget the Durham Senior Games opening ceremony from 5:30 until 7. I will be there. In fact, I'll have a table set up. I will be representing senior pharmacists. So come learn how senior pharmacists help seniors get medications they otherwise can't afford and help them navigate Medicare, etc. See you there. Have a beautiful day. Ciao for now.